In this video, we have discussed about control structures in Python. After we have discussed about it, we have gained the knowledge of various flow of controls in Python and how syntax will be we can follow, how the iterations are actually work. All these concepts we have to come to clear idea. Then in Python, uh, what is alternatives and branches? Suppose we have execute the program, all the programs one by one the line are executed by the compiler. Sometimes we need to jump from here to there and there to here. On that situation, we have used the control structure. How to move from current location to another statement and how come back. By using the control structure, we can do all these things. Then, in this control structure, it is classified into mainly three categories, that is sequential, alternative and branching, and iterative looping. Sometimes this is classified into another three types: conditional statement, transfer statements, and iterative statements. Then these conditional statements are if else ladder, nested if, etc. The transfer statements are break, continue, and pass. Then another third category is iterative statement, that is for and while. First, we have discussed about what is sequential statements. The sequential statement is composed of sequences of statement which is executed one after another. That is a simple logic. All these lines of program are executed one by one. So for example, we have to take one example, print statement. In between the hello, it is display the hello. Another print statement, in between the quotation, it will display all the statements or information which is given between the quotations. So it is a simple one by one line it will execute. The next biggest category is alternative or branching statement. Sometimes it is called as a conditional statement. There are the four types of conditional statements: if else, then if else ladder, then nested if, etc. Then first category is if. It is a simplest form of execution. Just check the condition. If the condition is satisfied, do something. Okay, that is called if statements. So in this statement, syntax for statement is if the condition is given and the condition 1, if the condition is satisfied or condition is true, it will execute below the if statement what is given. The flowchart is like that. Okay, that is, you have to give the statement here. Then if the condition is true, it execute this block, otherwise it comes out. Suppose the condition is true. If the condition is true, execute the block, then comes out. So whatever it may be, suppose the condition is true, execute the block, after that below the if statement are executed. If the condition is false, it will directly comes to the out of the loop. So this is the execution part. Here we have discussed about some of the examples. If enter number A, check it as it is integer or positive or negative. Okay, if a is greater than 0, if a is greater than 0, it is positive, otherwise it is negative. Okay, so I have checked the condition a is given number is greater than or 0 or not. Only one condition I am checking. In example 2, give the number greater than or equal to 0, that is called as a whole number. Otherwise, I am not mentioning here. Only the if is true, execute print statement. Otherwise, it is not mentioned here. So this is a first type. Suppose if we want to do in both, if condition is true, do this. If condition is false, do this. All this category is here. This is alternative or if else statement. Here the condition is true, it execute the one part of the statement. If condition is false, execute the another part of the statements. Here are some of the examples: odd or even number, positive or negative, leap year or not, are some of the examples of these kind of executions. Syntax for this: if the condition is first given, execute the statement 1, otherwise execute the statement 2. So if the condition is executed, after condition is executed, once the statement 1 are executed or statement 2 are executed, any one of the statement are executed. The flow chart for us: test the expression, and if condition is true, execute the true body, and condition is suppose false, condition the statement for false. Then after execution any one of the statement, it comes below the if loop. Okay, these are the flow chart. Then here we have discussed about the some of the examples: positive or negative numbers. Suppose given the any one of the input, n is greater than 0, print positive number, else it is negative number. So both the execution we have to do. Then odd or even number. Okay, then in this odd or even number, check it out. If a is divided by 2, the answer is equal to 0, the given number is even, otherwise the given number is odd. So after checking of the condition, it will execute any one of the line. True is execute the one statement. Yes, suppose it is false, also it will execute the another type of statements. This is the second kind of execution in the Python. And third type is called chained condition, or if, elif, else. Third type is called chained if. Okay, in the past two methods, we have to check simply if or if else. Here condition is checked first, then statement 1 is executed if it is true, otherwise false, go for the statement another checking. Okay, that is first check the flow chart. Here we have to understand clearly. Test the condition 1. Suppose condition is true, execute the statement 1 and come out. Don't check another condition. If condition is false only, go for another test. So in second test also, if condition is true, execute the sum of the statement and come out. Suppose there also condition is false, check another third conditions. Okay, this is the execution of the false, it will check for another condition. Execution of the false, check for another conditions. Okay, These are some of the examples we have to discuss. Student mark statement. It is a wonderful example of chained if. For take, if mark greater than 0, print grade 5. Suppose the student is not getting 90 marks. Check another if also the students are getting 80 mark or not. If it is a true, execute grade A. Suppose it is false, go for another inner check. Suppose the students are 70 or not. It is the third condition. Suppose these condition is true, execute the print statement. Suppose third condition also false, go for another condition. So these are the chained if, chained if, chained if. Finally, suppose all the statements are failed. What do? Suppose all the conditions are failed. What will do? That is, finally we have given this option in the under else. Okay, this is the example for student mark statement. Then nested if. Finally we have discussed the nested if. Here in the previous example, check the first condition. If the condition is false, go for the next condition. If second condition also false, go for the third condition. Here reverse process. Okay, nested if, reverse process. If first condition is true, go for the next condition. If second condition true for third condition. Okay, in that inner we can give else. So it is a beauty of this nested if. So the first condition is executed. First condition is executed. If the condition is true, go for condition true. Execution of condition 2. If condition is 2 is true, execute the statement. Suppose the condition is false, go for expression 3. So these are the another looping statement. So in this Python, suppose the condition is false, go for another if. Condition is false, go for another if. Suppose condition is true, go for another if. Condition is true, go for another if. So both are possible in the Python using chained if and nested if. So this is the flow chart, excellent flow chart for nested if. Test the expression. As condition is true, go for another condition. So condition is true, go for the another condition, and finally it comes out. It is an example for Aadhaar card. Eligibility. Enter the age. Suppose age greater than 5. First condition. Go for input. Get the input nationality. Then second condition. Indian. Suppose both two conditions are satisfied, print you are the eligible for Aadhaar card. Suppose first condition is true, second condition is false, go not for the nationality. Okay, these are the example for nested if. So in this video we have discussed the 4 types of iterations will be used in the Python control structures. So one part of in this 3 types, sequence and alternative branchings are only discussed in this video. Thank you for watching this.